A lot of awesome stuff happening in today's episode. We've got award semifinalists with Longhorns on the list. Jonathan Gray there on the Walter Camp. We've got gameplay against West Virginia. As you see, Dylan Haynes, Dalton Santos, both finding themselves on the list for the Bednarik, along with fellow teammate Jason Hall at free safety. And then after the West Virginia gameplay video today, at the very end, I'm going to reveal to you, as you see Devonair Clarington, the freshman, tied in behind Jake Butt from Michigan in the race for the Mackey. After today's gameplay video, for those of you that want to know the settings that I typically play with, I'm going to reveal those to you at the end of the video, so make sure you stick around and check that out, as we truly have a special teams with Nick Rose at kicker and also Ja'Cory Warrick chasing their respective season awards as Texas takes the field against West Virginia, a ranked contest in the Big 12 on the road. Let's see how the Longhorns fare. A night game in the cold. Let's see if they can avoid the upset.
It's second down. Throws right, intercepted.
Oh, and the new Tyrone Swoopes, just like the old Tyrone Swoopes. An interception to kill a scoring drive. West Virginia with the ball and driving. The hurry-up offense is on the move. Can Texas come up with a stop of their own?
Gets it to his wide receiver, and he's got another one.
Skylar Howard is picking apart Texas on this opening drive. Looking like Cal did against the Longhorns early in the season. That didn't end well for Texas. They need a big play and a big play now. Oh, and it's a big hit and a fumble. He scoops and scores, and there's nobody going to catch him. The big man is rumbling at the 30, the 20. You can backstep it in, somersault, cartwheel, it doesn't matter. A huge scoop and score for Texas. A 2-touchdown swing. Could have been a touchdown on the board for West Virginia. Instead, Texas put 7 up. But West Virginia right back to the offensive side of things, moving it down the field, ready to strike back and even the score.
Knocked out of bounds at the 23-yard line. Well, they get all those
but this time some solid bend but don't break defense holds the West Virginia Mountaineers, but they go for it on 4th, and he barely. Russell Shell just across the line. 3rd and 7, though, after a couple of good stops by Texas. Some pressure, he throws it up, and it's a little too deep. Incomplete by Skylar Howard, who's already completed 11 of 15 today. West Virginia trying to put 3 points on the board. Texas happy to settle for that. Taking a 7-3 lead with a minute left in the first quarter. Tyrone Swoopes ready to respond. The read option, they commit inside. Swoopes cuts it up. He's got a lane, but he doesn't. But he breaks the tackle. 2 guys converge down at the West Virginia 27. That looked like a Jonathan Gray or Chris Warren run, breaking tackles downfield. West Virginia is wasting no time committing to the inside run, but they're leaving the perimeter wide open for Swoopes. He may not be making a lot of plays with his arm, but let's see if his legs make the difference today.
Caught with room to work. Touchdown, Texas!
Oh, and just when you think that the Longhorns offense is ready to take the ball out of Swoopes' hands off of his arms and put it on his legs, he surprises you with a nice pass. Johnson with the crossing route. Hits him in stride. Nobody within 10 yards. An easy waltz into the corner of the end zone. That's a touchdown for Texas, the number 17 team, leading the 24 Mountaineers 14-3 here in the second quarter, just kicking things off. But Shell already getting West Virginia into plus side of the territory. Texas trying to hold. Oh, a nice pass by. Nice pass. KJ Myers with the reception. Skylar Howard just threaded that one in there. And on the next series of plays, hits him for the touchdown in the back of the end zone. This thing is looking like a shootout.
to the receiver.
Oh, some pressure and some poor mechanics. Swoopes is lucky that one didn't get intercepted. It wasn't caught, though. Texas forced a punt. A momentum swing here for West Virginia with a chance to drive down and take the lead. The Longhorns have shown no signs of being able to stop their drive. Oh, but Bryson Eccles steps up and underneath. Skylar Howard was deceived, and he threw the interception. Let's see if the Longhorns can strike back and extend that lead once more. Swoopes on 3rd and 5. Nobody's open. He scrambles. He runs over a guy for the first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. It looks like the Longhorns are going back to the read option. The DN caves. He's got a blocker. Swoopes is going to coast in again. Incredible. They are just not going to let Jonathan Gray beat him on the ground today, even if it means Swoopes runs for 300 or more yards.
Setting up blockers, or running backs got it on the screen. They bring him down.
And if Texas keeps coming up with big stops like that, it could just happen for Swoopes. Back with the ball again into West Virginia territory. A nice pass to Johnson gets him into manageable 2nd and 2 territory. But after a false start, back to 3rd and 7. Coming out with a pass play, but it looks like the 3-man line in an audible. Swoopes with the heady play, changes it up, gives it to Gray. They get the first down. A couple plays later, though, it's 3rd and 12, and Swoopes takes the sack. A smart play, though, by not scrambling around and taking a loss of yards there. Texas still in field goal territory. There's been a few times where the inexperienced Texas quarterback has made some goofy decisions. Tried to scramble around, make a play, and actually took the team out of field goal position. So they get points on the board as we move into the second half now, 24-10. Another read option, another Tyrone Swoopes big run. Oh, and a shoestring tackle saves the long touchdown run, but it's still 30 yards on the stat sheet again for Swoopes. Texas just having their way on the ground. This time, though, they give to Gray, who finds a hole. Look at that ball carrier vision. The veteran, the senior, Jonathan Gray, but now the freshman, Devonair Clarington, number 2 on the Mackey Award semifinalist list. Can't quite add to his touchdowns. Trying to get number 7. Swoopes, though, he'll add to his touchdown list. And he's not moving. Swoopes, his hand stuck in the ground. Get up, Swoopes. We've got more football to play.
They just have to forget the score.
And that makes it 31-10 for Texas. Still 5 minutes left in the third. Texas has found a way to disrupt this passing game of West Virginia, getting pressure, faking blitzes, switching up the coverages.
Here comes the pressure.
Oh, a triple team in the screens. They are all over West Virginia's game plan now. And yet another sack. Skylar Howard goes down. He's completed a lot of passes in this game, but he's not got a lot of points and a lot of yards to show for it. Oh, but he does have another interception. This one to Dalton Santos, who gets crunched. The young man got the wind knocked out of him. He went out of the game for a little bit after that play, was able to come back and finish. Texas trying to put the game away so they can bring in the backups. Swoopes seeing the seam. It looks open. He's sending Clarington down the field. Can he complete the pass? He does. The defender dives and misses, and the freshman tight end, building his resume, says, give me the hardware, give me that trophy. I think that's touchdown number 7. Moving up the list. Oh, and Bryson Eccles with another pick. He's trying to move up a list of his own there. He says, give me that Thorpe Award. You didn't know about me before, but you might want to know about me now. Fantastic play. As Texas has put this thing away and brought the backups in. This time it's Hurd keeping it. West Virginia not changing their game plan. Still focused on that inside run. Now just trying to make things look not quite as ugly with the backups in on defense. West Virginia gets a score, making it 45-17. A little bit of a moral tap on the back. Not going to do much for you, though, at the end of this one, because Texas takes it home 45-17, a huge Big 12 conference win between two ranked opponents, a night game on the road. You never know what's going to happen in those. And Texas did a great job on defense, holding that passing attack, that hurry-up offense in check. Didn't give up any long gains, keeping everything underneath and coming up with some crucial stops, some big sacks, and some deception, leading to some interceptions and that huge scooping score early on that set the tone for the Longhorns. Hopefully they can move up in the rankings coming into this next week and sign some recruits. And for those of you that asked, here you go. Here are the settings I play under. On offense, All-American is my setting of choice. On defense, I like to play on Heisman. And then as you see here, a lot of the penalty settings that I go by have an impact on the gameplay itself. There's a reason why those are set at where they are. It actually does impact especially the pass interference sliders. And then also the settings here as far as gameplay sliders for each position. As you can see, they are set back quite a bit in favor of a little bit more defense so that the offense doesn't completely run the show. But you see that there is no shortage of points in my games. And speaking of which, we've got Oklahoma State coming up next, so make sure you like and subscribe, leave a comment. We'll see you in the next episode.